What do you think?
Oh my gosh.
You like it?
I don't think I'd have the creativity to be able to do something like this. It's so cool.
Thanks for joining me on this video. My name is Juna with Detour Shirts. This video is a special video. I'm gonna design a t-shirt for fellow YouTuber Shimmy Morris. And this video is kind of long. I'm gonna have it in sections. So the first section is gonna be just meeting Shimmy. I'm gonna get on a Zoom call and he's gonna tell me what kind of shirts he'd like. The second part is my design, how I come up with the design, kind of mashing up what he says. And then the third part, which is my favorite, is the reveal. We're gonna send this to Shimmy. So this is a long time making this video. This took a few weeks to do, so I'm gonna just chop it up. You can go to each different section if you wanna do that. I'm gonna put those sections in the description so you can fast forward to it if you wanna do that. It's quite a long video, but I think it will pay off in the end. You're gonna wanna stay to the end to see his reaction and what it turned out to be. So have fun with this video. Hope you like it. So I'm here with Shimmy. I called him up. We're here on a Zoom call, and Shimmy's going to tell me what kind of t-shirt he likes so that I can make a t-shirt custom for him. It's going to be something special that I've never done before. Hopefully a different style. Shimmy, what kind of styles do you like? What kind of t-shirt designs speak to you?
Hi. Well, hi everyone.
Sorry.
Hi Juna. No. What style t-shirts do I like? Funnily enough, actually, I wear a lot of plain t-shirts at the moment, but I know that wasn't going to be very helpful for your video. But occasionally I do wear graphic tees if I go on holiday or whatever, or YouTube videos. I'm really into the style. I'm really into like that grungy kind of style, and I'm really into unique art pieces, if that makes sense. Like you've got the classic cartoony things that you just slap on, but I don't know. I'm into those kind of. I don't know what shops you have in America, but here it would be like Urban Outfitters. I don't know if you have Urban
Yeah, we
Outfitters.
have that.
Right, you know that
We have
kind
that.
of vintage grunge look with maybe not even just vintage grunge, but also kind of like so when someone looks at it and they're like, that is a really cool piece of art. I've never seen that before. A different
Okay.
message kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. So kind of more artsy stuff. Do you have any examples that you could show me of
Yeah,
what it
I'm
would
going
look
to
like?
share my screen with you and I'll show you
Okay.
what I've got here. Okay, so can you see this?
Yeah. Oh, this is cool.
Okay, so this is a record player with just a couple mountains, looks quite nice. Um, I like this. The blue bit around it is obviously the t-shirt, but I like
Yeah.
records. I think records are super cool.
Okay.
Again, that vintage kind of vibe to it. And then, traveling mountains, a bit of snow. It's just really, really, I
Okay.
don't know, but I just think it's so cool. It's a
Nice.
cool message.
It is.
I see like freedom and just chilling and relaxing and that kind of thing. And then there's this one as well. Now this one is I like this one because this just reminded me of Star Wars. Um,
Yeah, it does.
I
Has
don't
that
know if
feel
it
the
is Star Wars, but I just thought it
yeah, I
was a
don't know
very
either.
cool way of doing the different
It's
moons.
also outdoors, so I see an outdoors theme kind of with the
Yeah,
mountains and
yeah.
the sun.
And then
Yeah,
there was this one. This one I just thought was so flipping cool. It
it
was a
is.
piece of art. It was also something so new, and it's kind of like the underlying message here. I'm quite philosophical. The underlying message here is like, all these planets are holding us up in a way,
Uh-huh.
and it's like our system. It's everything. So I thought this was really cool, and I just thought, whoever made this is an absolute genius of an
Yeah, it's
artist.
brilliant. Yeah.
This is another record player one. Um,
Yeah, it's very similar to the other one, the first
very
one.
similar. It's got that Japan theme. That is a very famous place, but I can't remember what it's called.
Mount Fuji?
Yes, thank you, Mount
Okay.
Fuji. I think that's Mount
Yeah.
Fuji, right?
I would think so.
It
Yeah.
looks like Mount
That's my
Fuji, and I
guess.
just again anything to do with traveling, I kind of liked quite a lot of.
Right.
And then what else? This one I thought was really cool. Not that I have any particular craving of noodles or whatever, but I just thought the art here was so good. Do you not think?
Yeah. So this one and the one before are Japanese inspired, looks
Yeah,
like, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
both Japanese
Okay.
inspired, but I just found the art really,
Yeah.
really creative, really good. Those
It's very
waves
cool.
and everything.
Uh-huh.
Um, like these are just the things that I would probably wear. And then what else have I got?
Okay.
This one was cool. This one was
Yeah.
cool. I don't like
Outdoors,
this
I
bit at
see
the
it.
bottom. I don't know
Okay.
this dog thing, but this whole style here, because to be honest, I only just noticed that was there. This whole style here of the trees and that again vintage grungy ripped
Yes.
style.
Yes.
I don't know. I think it's a cool style. And then what else have we got here? And then last one, I did oh no, second last one, Lord of the Cats. I did this one because
It's funny. Yeah.
it's funny, it's cute. My favorite movie of all time is the Lord of the Rings series.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and
Good
I
to
like
know.
a good pun if it works. I don't like a pun that's forced, but the Fellowship of the Ring,
The
it just
fellowship.
is
Yeah.
just brilliant. And then like they're all so cute. And this is kind of the thing I would probably wear like on a geek night out if I'm going to play
Oh, okay.
board games or I don't know, go and watch a geeky movie in the cinema. But like I saw this and immediately laughed because I thought that's really funny. And I find it very hard for a t-shirt to really make you laugh unless it's like a bit cringy or a bit rude. But this is just none of that. This is just pure geekiness,
Yeah,
um,
it's pretty cool.
which I thought was funny. And then the last one, which goes all the way back to that original
Yeah, I
record.
see a music theme going, huh?
Yeah, just your vintage classic tapes where it's
Okay.
just like that kind of style, that vintage overgrown hoodie style with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Jordans and that kind of look with the leather jacket kind of thing. um I just like that style. I don't know why, I just do.
That's cool. Well, good. Thanks for showing me your style. This really helps me kind of get ideas on what to make. I want to make something that you would wear. I don't want to just give you a kawaii shirt and you're not going to wear a kawaii shirt or anything like that. So I want to push myself. So thanks so much, Shimmy, for helping me do this.
And in fact, I'll take a free t-shirt whenever you're offering it.
So here I am in Affinity Designer. This is where I'm going to do my design for Shimmy. You can see here I took some screenshots from with my phone. That's why it looks this way. With the designs that he sent me, the ones that we saw on the video earlier with the Zoom call. And I think a lot of these, I can kind of mash these things together. And the reason why I want to show you this is because you may want to do a t-shirt for someone that's custom. If you have your own Shopify store, if you have your own Etsy store, you may get requests to do custom stuff. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It's also a great design exercise to take different things, maybe things that are trending or things that you see that are very popular and kind of mash them up and make it your own stuff. And this is what I'm going to do for Shimmy. You can see a lot of these kind of don't relate to each other, and that's cool because that can make a really cool design when you mash them up together. So I like these colors right here. I've done some line art stuff before, so I think I'm gonna gear my stuff towards this. And then we have the records, so I'm gonna do the records as well for music and outdoors with the trees. These two have trees. Space theme, I think I can mash that up together. A lot of things going on because this has circles and these have planets. I think we can kind of use that same idea with the colors and the planets and stars and things like that. And then these two right here kind of have a Japanese theme. You can see the writing. This is Mount Fuji, and then the writing here. I don't know about these two. You're gonna see. I'm gonna try and do the tape. I've already done the design. You can see right here my artboards. I'm gonna show you kind of my process, my thinking through it. And I tried the tape, but it didn't really work. And Lord of the Cats is so way out there. It's cute and stuff, but it didn't relate to most of the stuff. So I'm not gonna do that. So my first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move over here, maybe zoom out a little bit. So you can see my full artboard. I made an artboard 4500 by 5400, the Merch by Amazon size. And we're just gonna start here with a black background. You can see I click the artboard and you can change the background color. So like that, if you wanted to, it could be red, but I want it black. So I'm gonna do full black just so I can get that space kind of theme. So, and the colors, because this one was black too, right? So the first thing I'm gonna do is start with like a record, real easy. I'm gonna do the ellipse tool right here and just hold shift and kind of start with the middle and maybe make that red in the middle like these had the red record. And then the next one, I'm gonna just start making circles. So like this, and this time, since we're doing the line art, I'm gonna do the lines white like this, and maybe a little thicker. Yeah, just so we can see it. And this will be my record. So if we keep doing this, let me do a Command J. You can see another one, kind of holding down Shift, you know, and at various lengths. So my thought was this can also be like the sun, even though it's going to be like a record. This could also be the sun and the planets, since we have planets here, right? So I'm going to start adding circles and things. And in fact, I did that here in my next slide. So this is how it turned out. So you can see just circles, and I use circles for the planets as well. And if you're familiar with the solar system, you got, you know, 4 planets and then kind of this asteroid belt, and then the other 5 planets, right? 9 planets is Pluto out here. So kind of staggered them, and you can see it kind of looks like a record and it kind of looks like the solar system. So I kind of mashing those things up, right? The next thing I want to do is I want to cut this. So we saw back here, like there's a mountain with the record. So I'm going to draw some mountains. This is just going to be with the pen tool. So grab the pen tool right here. And you know, I'm just going to freehand it. So I'm just going to come up here and then do a mountain like this, right? Very simple. And then stop that, hold down Command, click here, and then do the other mountain coming up like this, kind of crossing over. Hey, whoops. Like that. Boom. And you can keep doing that with the pen tool, and that's what I did. So I'm going to show you my next slide here. Right here. So you can see just breaking it right here. So one of the things that you can do here is kind of just to give it variety, start at different places. So I'm going to zoom in here. You can see it start in different places. And one of the cool things about Affinity Designer is because these are lines, just points right here, you can click on them. And I don't think you may not have known this, but you use the node tool and just click on it right there at the point that it intersects, right? Maybe right here too. And you can do this. So you can break it. This one right here, it says break curves in the action. So click on that. And then you'll notice now I can just delete that. And it broke it right here, right? And same thing right here, I can just hit delete. And now it looks like as if this line went in the back, right? So I can do the same thing with the circles too. So if I want this, now this is a tedious process, but this is what I did. You can go back here and erase the circles as well. So let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna go in here. These circles are just paths. I'm gonna convert it to curves like this. And I'm gonna hit that node tool. Remember, I'm using the node tool. Click right here when it touches the mountain here. And you can see that's how I'm gonna get the circle to just stop at the mountain. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna make sure that these circles are behind the mountain. And same thing with this, we're gonna knock it out. So let me show you, I think I got to that part here, right? I knocked everything out, I moved things behind. You can see that the mountains kind of behind, some of them are behind, and then this solar system record kind of thing, which is also kind of is like the sun, is behind it. I tried to do the lines for a tape deck because I know that was one of the shirts. It just wasn't working for me, but I did want to incorporate some sound. So what I did instead is I did this. So these are just some trees that I found with clip art. You can see each one is individual like that. I have a bunch of clip art here and some of these trees. Let me show you some other trees that are back here. So I just added a lot of these trees, which you can get or make yourself. I made them and they're kind of up and down like a sound wave. So you can see back by the time I got here, I made it look more like a sound wave, kind of a transition, because there were trees in some of Shimmy's stuff. And then I added some birds here, just clip art again, some graphic clip art. And then these are just dots to feel like it's in space. So kind of the transition of, you know, on Earth and in space right there. And then I colored some of these things. And then this reflection, all I did was I took these right here, all these mountains, and kind of brought it down and then flipped it and then changed the color. So you can see how I did that. And so I think it turned out really good. I'm gonna put the reflection on the bottom too with these trees. Now that I put these trees in, I'm gonna reflect it. So you're gonna see the next slide, me doing it right here. So one thing I wanted to do is to put in an Easter egg, and that's what this is right here. I'm gonna show you how I got this. So this is actually the word shimmy. I'm gonna go to Google Translate. I'll show you how I came up with this. So here I am on Google Translate. I just thought it would be cool since there were Japanese characters on some of his designs. I typed in shimmy here and then I just did Japanese and this is what came up. Shimmy right here. So that's what it is. I'm gonna just copy this. So I'm gonna hit Command C and then put it in Affinity Designer and do it like that. So now that I copied it, I'm gonna go here and hit Command V and you can see right there, I'll just make this bigger. There's shimmy right here. I kind of did it in a round font style. I think I found one. I can't remember which one it was, but it's a round font. And I've heard, at least on my, you've seen this corgi design right here. I don't know how to write Japanese, but someone told me that if it's vertical, then you change this. I hope that's right. You change this up and down. At least that works. So that's what I did here. And with shimmy, you can see shimmy, shimmy. And that turned out really good. And then I added some more stars here. Instead of just the circles, I did kind of stars, star shapes. And you've seen how you can do that. That's really easy to do here. I'm just gonna go here to the star shape and you do this and make sure that it doesn't have a stroke on it and just a width. And then you can make it 4 instead of 5, like that. And then you can move these things around, you know, just like that. So easy to do in Affinity Designer. Let's see, what else did I do? This is pretty much it. Now that I have this shape and what it looks like, I'm gonna start coloring it because the colors that he picked, some of them were really vibrant and had that gradient. So I'm gonna use that. You can see I colored the planets a little bit, just like some of those in the other one. And this is what I came up with. That cool? So I came up with this design and I'm using CMYK, you can see, just like my video said, so not RGB. Still turned out pretty bright. We got the bright red and things like that. So that's it. And I tried to do it on another color. Oh, I forgot. I added the grunge filter. Let me see if I can pull it out here. Right here. I'll turn it off. So this is without the grunge filter. This is with the grunge filter. And I've shown this in my designs before, but I think it adds just that little bit more stuff that we talked about with Shimmy, that he likes this vintage grunge thing. So another thing I added. So it's all layers, guys. So as you add more and more things, you see I started with the circle, then the mountains, then the trees, then the Japanese words, then the texture and the colors. So think about that when you're doing design. It's all kind of layered on together when you're mashing it up. So last thing I did, not to make this video too long, but you can play around with color in the background. So I decided to actually take out the color back here. I think, you know, both would be good. I kind of like this one too, but this one I wanted kind of more the contrast with the blue sky. So I took out the color for the record, and I feel like it feels more like a record when it's white on dark anyway. So that's what I did. And this is the final design that I'm gonna send Shimmy. I hope he really likes it. I think he will. We incorporated a lot of the different things, the record player, the grunge, the vintage, just the unique artwork is very unique. It's one of a kind. And it does have, you know, something to do with sound and space and Japanese. So we kind of mashed all of those things together. I'm excited for him to see what it's like. All right, we're back here with Shimmy. I know for you guys it's only been, you know, a few seconds. Hey Shimmy, but for me and Shimmy it's been weeks and it's actually been a long time. Shimmy, I'm excited for you to open this. I actually sent you 3 things because, you know, you're my first guest that did this, so I'm like super appreciative of having you
Yeah.
on. Yeah. What I want to do is get your full reaction. You haven't seen any of the designs that I made. I know I
Well,
showed
this
everything on
one,
my video. Yeah.
this one came like so fast. It came in like
Yeah.
5 days, and then
Yeah.
this one came like 3 weeks later or something. I have been trying so hard not to open this because I just wanted
It's
to
like
see what it
Christmas, but
was.
you can't open it, right?
I promised not
Yeah.
to open it. And look, it's still sealed. Everything's still
Wow,
sealed.
nice. Maybe
Oh,
should we do the small one? Let's do this. Let's do an order.
Oh, I
The
don't know.
small one's just a sticker. Oh, you
Should
want
we
to
not
do
do
the
the
t-shirt
t-shirt?
first?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like the
let's do the
main
t-shirt
thing.
first. All right. Let me zoom in on you, get your full reaction, and go for it. It's
Right.
Christmas. You can
Okay.
open it.
So this is
That's it. That's the
an
t-shirt.
unboxing video now.
Yeah, and now it's an unboxing. I haven't done nice.
That was a good start.
You've done this before, right?
Just a few times.
Look at all those t-shirts back there. You can add it to your collection. What do you think?
Oh my gosh.
You like it?
Damn. That
I
is sick.
show it to the camera. Nice. I love how the colors turned out.
That
So
is
what I
sick.
let me explain to you. I explained it to my fans already, or the followers who are watching what it is. I'm not going to explain how I did it. That's what I did before. But you notice on the top, I tried to do that music where you showed us the record.
Yeah.
So the
You got
top
the you got
part
you got
is like
the
the
record with
record,
the vinyl.
but in the record there are planets because I did the
Yeah.
space thing. And then on the bottom I did the mountains, but the mountains also are, like sound waves. So that's
Yeah.
what I tried to do, sound waves. And then the reflection on the bottom, I just tried to incorporate those colors that you showed on the one of the things.
It's
And if you
it's
hold it up,
so
I'll show you the Easter egg. The Easter egg is the Japanese writing. You know that goes down. So a couple of
yeah,
your
the hair.
designs had that. So that Japanese writing actually says shimmy.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the Easter egg. It's your shirt, custom, total custom.
Mate,
That's what that says.
this
Yeah.
is sick.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, I
You
love
are
that. I had
good
so
at
much fun doing
designing.
it for you.
You're a pretty good designer, I have to say.
Thank you. I've done a few designs before. Thanks so much.
That's so good. And I gave you
Yeah,
such like obscure random things and you've
it
like
was.
incorporated all of it. Man, this is so cool.
Yeah, so open the book that you have is the exact same thing, the design on a book. I'm excited to see how it printed. So your own
Oh,
shimmy
also
design
very
book.
cool.
Yeah, can you show the Yeah, look at that.
That really
So
worked. So let me ask you, because you just did a
yeah.
video talking
Uh-huh.
about CMYK and RGB. Did you
Yes.
design this in CMYK?
I did. I did. CMYK. Yeah.
This is just a cool design. Like, I don't know if you can see, like everyone could like this design. It's just a
Yeah.
really, really good design.
Yeah. It
Oh,
was so fun to do. I'm glad you sent those things over because it's not the style that I'm used to, right? You've probably seen a lot of my t-shirts where it's just words or text or kawaii
yeah,
or like this was really different. And I'm glad you pushed me to do something like totally outside my comfort zone, but it was so
so
much fun
good.
to do.
It's so cool.
I'm
I'm
glad you
so
like it.
jealous of how good it is. Like, I just don't think I would. I don't think I'd have the creativity to be able to do something like this. Like you, it's so cool.
Wow, I'm glad. I'm glad you liked it. Can we open the last one? The last
Yeah,
package? Yeah.
the last
I
packet of
don't
the
think
stickers.
I don't think you know what it is, but
I assume it's stickers, but I could be
it
wrong.
is one sticker, and the reason I sent you this sticker is because you had it on your video. Remember the video that you did with all the stickers, and I sent in my sticker.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So you and your wife were doing stickers, of course. You know the story, and I've sent in my oh well, and then you're like, oh, this is a cool sticker, and so I thought, why not give one to Shimmy? So
I
there you
didn't
go.
know when we were reviewing it that it was yours
Yeah,
because you
I
emailed
know
from a
you were
different
really nice.
email.
You're just like, this is awesome. Oh, it's Juna's. Yeah.
It's so because I at that point that was like early on. I don't think we had
Yes.
talked that much, but
Right.
that is cool. I like that. That is
You're
going
welcome.
on something on a computer or something.
Whatever you want. Yeah.
Also, I love
Yeah. Good
how
eye.
in my name,
Yes.
see this. I
Yeah.
love how in my name that's like a smiley face.
It does. It does have a smiley face. Yeah. It's like an emoji almost, right?
It's like a wonky smile. Oh, mate, this is so cool. Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. Like, I'm glad you liked it. Um,
Yeah.
it was great doing it for you. So thanks so much, Jimmy.
No, awesome. Thank you. I mean, this was really fun. I want to do this again. Keep making
Yeah,
me
me too.
designs.
Yeah, yeah, give me more. I'm gonna do it with
Oh,
a bunch of others. I'm doing Ryan Hoag's right now.
nice.
It's actually being sent to him right now, so we're gonna do a video like this um,
I
in a
can't wait
couple
to
of
see
weeks.
that.
Probably depends how long it takes him to get a shirt, because I know it took a long time for you to get a
Yeah, well,
shirt,
that
but
was that.
yeah, yeah, it all worked out. It all worked
Yeah,
out. I'm glad it worked
it's
out.
so cool. I really, really like it.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really, really like it, and I can't wait to watch the video. So
Me
yeah,
too. Yeah, I can't
nice.
wait for everyone to see how I did it and your reaction. This is going to be awesome. Thanks
Yeah,
so much, Shimmy.
you're welcome. Anytime.
So that is it for this video. Hopefully this video is really cool and you loved it. If you want to see more, make sure to give it a thumbs up if you like this kind of video. I'm going to try and do more videos like this. Like you heard, I'm going to do one for Ryan Hoag. If there's any other people, in fact, let's do that as the question of the day. The question of the day in this video is there anybody, any other YouTubers that you want me to do t-shirts for? Leave those in the comments below. Maybe we can contact them and get some other YouTubers to do this. I think this would be really cool. Thanks again for watching. And if you want to see other design videos on other things that I've designed, click on these videos right here. And as always, guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.